Hi guys, you are watching Go IT Center, and this video is going to be very important because in this video we are going to connect our domain to the Google Workspace so that we can create a professional email. So scenario is very simple that we have purchased a domain over the Looka and we have created our website onto the Looka, but unfortunately Looka is not offering us a professional email address, and obviously if we create our website, so we need official email as well so that we can communicate with the clients. So scenario is very simple that domain is on the Looka and website is on the Looka, but we need a professional email address. That is the reason we are connecting our domain to the Google Workspace. So this is the Looka website. Here we have the website. You can see that pgtraining.net. So once we click on that, you can see that website is opened. So website is open. Now we have to connect this domain to the Google Workspace. So let's move on to the Google Workspace console. So once you sign in with the email, then simply you have to click on that and then you click on to the admin, then you will be inside the admin console. So once you click that, then you have to come on to the accounts, then you have to click on to the domains, and then you have to select the domain and then manage domains. So once you click onto the manage domains, you can see that I have already 3 domains is connected with this admin portal. So we are going to add the third one domain. One is the primary and the two are domains are the verified domains. So I'm going to add one more domain because we need to create an email address. So let's click on to the add domain. Once you click on to the add domain, then you have to copy this domain, copy, and then you have to come here and then you can keep this setting as secondary domain because the primary domain is basically act as a admin domain. You can see that primary is the admin domain and that is my account. So we will keep this domain as a secondary domain, and then we have to add domain and start verification. So wait for a second. Now you have to start the verification. So get started. So you have to select your domain host. So OVH Looka. Let me check out Looka is available there or not. So I think Looka is not there because this hosting is little rare. Let me check out. So hosting is little different, so we will click on to the my domain uses a different hosting. Continue. And then we have to add these record into the Looka. So text record, so we need to copy this. So alternative code for verification, it is also saying the CNAME records, so we can also verify through the alternative code for the verification. So we can also do that through this technique. So we are going to follow the first technique, which is the txt record. So let me go onto the Looker, and let me click onto the website. Let me click onto the website. Let me click onto the domain. So here we have inside the domain we have pgtraining.net. Then we have to show the DNS records. Once we show the DNS record, then we have to select add record, a record. Don't touch it, otherwise website will be down. So no need to touch a record, because a record is directly linked with with your website. So if we change the a record, website will be down. So we have to click onto the add domain, then txt, type txt, and then we have to copy that value. Let me copy it. Let me and for the host, let me check out the for host. Set to default value, so we will not touch it. Set to default value, then we will not touch it. And then we have to add record. So we have added the record, and then we will confirm it. So it is trying to connect our domain. Your domain is verified successfully. So now we can activate Gmail. So we will click onto the activate Gmail, and then activation Gmail for everyone. On this include all email addresses and alias on, for example, proceed activation, and it is done. So let me go onto the main page. So you can see that PG training activation email. So we need to activate it. So skip MX record, set MX record, next, and so we need to set the MX record. So we have to go on to the, so this one is the MX record. So we have to add one more, and then this time we have to select MX value, and then 0.2 copy this one. Priority will be 1. Point to this one, SMTP Google, and rest of the things will as it is. So add the record. So MX record has been added. Now we will go back, confirm, and it is checking again. So you can say that you all are set and you are ready to use. So email, whenever we will create the email, so it is ready to use. Done. So Gmail is activated. Now you can see that. So let me check out the website. So all is done. DNS record has been configured. Now it's time to create the email and we will test it. So let me go on to the website. So website is also working. You can see that website is also working, means website is located onto the Looker different hosting, and our emails are onto the Gmail. So you can see that our email is operating from the Google and our website is operating from the Looker. So everything is good. Now we need to create an email. So let's go on to the directory users, and then we need to add a new email. So we have to give the PG training, and we have to create an email info, and then we have to select a domain PG training, and secondary email we don't need it. Secondary email, personal email, where you can send user initial sign in. So I'm just creating the email, so I'm not putting that because I will give, if I have to give someone, I will give through the email or through the manual method, so no need to give this secondary email. So we have given the email info PG training, and we have to give it like this because it will not work otherwise. Training. Okay, so we are good to go, and we have add new user. So we are creating an email. So emails have been created, and no need to copy the password because I will reset it later, and done. So all is good, done. So we have a PG training, one user. Let me refresh it. So you can see that we have one user PG training. So we have to click on that in order to reset the password, and then we have to reset the password. So create our own password, uncheck it. If you want to give the rights, or if you want to allow user, whenever he receive invitation that of your email, or not invitation, basically if you want to that whenever your user take login first time, so Gmail will ask to reset the password. So if you want to give that type of permission to your user, so you can check mark it, otherwise you have to uncheck it. So I will give the password to my to my client or my user. So no need for that. So let me fix the password. So we have reset the password. So you can see that now email is ready to use. So if you want to take login onto the Gmail, so you can just go on to the I'm not going to take login, but just I'm going to show you that email is now active. So if you want to take login like Gmail sign in, so let's info @sign, and our domain is pgtraining.net. So pgtraining.net. So once you click onto the next, then it will ask you to set the password, and once you give the password, definitely you will be signed in, and you can send and receive emails. So guys, that is pretty much it, and that's all for today. So you can see that we have a domain and website onto the different hosting, and we have created a Google Workspace and for the email purposes, and obviously Google Docs and for other services. So this is all about today's video. So in this video we learned that how we can connect our domain to the uh, workspace, how we can set the DNS records, uh, how we can set the domains. Each and everything we learn in single video. I hope you learn it a lot and you like it a lot, this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, forward to your family and friends. Stay safe. If you have any query, any question in the whole process, because I have cleared everything in this video and I brief everything, I don't think so that you guys will face any problem if you are going to do this, or if you are going to do the same practice. So I don't think so you guys will face any problem. So we have detailed discuss each and everything. So apart from that, if you have any query, any question, you can share in the comment section. I will give the answer as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, forward to your family friends. Stay safe. Bye bye.